What is up, guys? Camera Option here today, and today I'm bringing you guys an OU battle. So, well, this is an OU battle against some guy by the name of, well, honestly I forgot, but well, yeah. But this guy actually has a rank of 1930 on the Pokemon Showdown ladder, so I was quite surprised that I actually, spoiler alert, beaten him, but well, it's a pretty fun game nonetheless, and yep, let's get into the battle. So, by the way, I'm Doris once again. So I'm going to lead off with Landorus as he leads off with a Rotom Wash. I'm just going to go for a U-turn, and even though Rotom Wash is Scarf, my Landorus was Scarf, so it doesn't matter that much if you lead off or whatnot. So he's going to go for Hydro Pump. Unfortunately, it misses, but it's okay because Rotom Wash is bulky enough to take a hit. So here I go for Pain Split, predict him to outspeed me, go for a Volt Switch, and I can Pain Split whatever comes in. But yeah, that doesn't happen that way because I outsped him, unfortunately. So now he's going to go into his Aerodactyl as I go for Volt Switch on it, and it barely kills this Aerodactyl off, but that's fine because I'm going to go into Landorus, who is obviously going to outspeed any variant of Aerodactyl, bar the Scarfed version, which is highly rare on the OU tier, and I'm going to go for U-turn and finish that Aerodactyl off. So now I'm going to go into my Scissor as he goes into his Breloom, so I go for Bullet Punch before he spores me because I'm almost certain he's going to spore me, and yeah, so now I did not know that he is going to be a no, not sub, focus punching Breloom. So I go into my Landorus, but thankfully I was able to take the hit, but as you can see later, it doesn't matter because this Breloom has Mach Punch, and that is going to finish my Landorus off, which is going to be my main revenge killer, but because now it's going to be useless, so it's going to be a bit harder to deal with it, to deal with his Latios, but that's fine. So now I'm going to go for Recover as he goes into Jirachi. I was predicting something like him to go for, I think, Bullet Seed and just weaken him off with Life Orb damage, but no. So he actually goes into Jirachi and he goes for U-turn as I go into my Scissor. So his Rotom Wash is gonna go for Hydro Pump as I am just gonna fodder off my Scissor. Hopefully, go for a Bullet Punch, or I don't know what I was supposed to go for here. I think U-turn. But unfortunately, he was able to hit both of them, and I was able to sleep for I think one turn. Yeah. So I'm gonna go for Side Shock here. It does exactly half, I think, as he goes for Volt Switch. And yeah, so he's gonna go into his Jirachi. I'm almost certain this thing has something like Thunder Wave, but no, he's actually a Scarf or Banded. I think that's Scarf damage Jirachi. So I go for Recover. And yeah, as he goes back to his Rotom Wash. Oh, sorry about that. Those are fireworks, by the way, if you can hear that. So I go for Recover as he goes into Rotom Wash, and now I'm gonna go for Recover once again because I really want to be at full health. And he goes for Iron Hand, so I unfortunately flinch, so I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna try to flinch hacks me to death, so I'm gonna go to Heatran, who quad resists that and can definitely try to set up on this Jirachi if it wants to, but unfortunately this is one of those defensive Heatrans who only set rocks. But as you can see later on, I think rocks are going to be quite important in the match because weakening each and every of his Pokemon are really good. So, what did I just say? Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go for, Rotom Wash is gonna go for Voltage as he goes into Breloom. I think he's trying to figure out what kind of set I am, and as you can see, I go for Toxic, so that obviously tells him that I am more of a defensive set. And now he's gonna go into his Rotom Wash, and he goes for Hydro Pump. Thankfully I lived that, and I was able to fire off a Toxic on this Rotom Wash, which is nice, because Rotom Wash is a really big threat to my team. So now I'm gonna go for, I think Lava Plume, whatever comes in. I'm pretty sure, I was actually putting this Heatran as Death Water, but he actually goes for Volt Switch. I think predicting something else to come in, but nah, Death Water Heatran's better. So I go for Lava Plume, and he goes into the Latios, and I'm just gonna go for Protect to see what he's gonna do. So he's gonna go for Thunderbolt, which is quite an odd play, but well, that's fine. And now he predicts my switch into my Latias, which as I said, I don't want because Heatran is pretty much Death Fodder as I go for a Lava Plume. And now Protect was obvious, so I predicted him to predict me to go for Protect, and I'm gonna go for, once again, another Lava Plume. Oh, sorry, actually, go for Toxic, but then he goes into his Rotom Wash, who obviously absorbs Toxic because it's already poisoned, so I'm gonna go for Protect, and here is where something really weird happens. Okay, he's gonna go for Hydro Pump, right? And after that, he's gonna get some Toxic damage, and I'm gonna try to go for Double Protect, okay? Because getting as much damage to Candidate's Rotom Wash is fine, good and all, as he goes for Volt Switch. And yeah, so here's where it gets weird. Whoever goes for a Triple Protect and succeeded, well, that's something I did. Wow, that's really awesome. Heat Ramp goes for triple protect, but I am not gonna get that greedy and go for 4 protects because that's gonna be bad. And I'm pretty sure he's gonna go for both. Oh, he's actually gonna go for Hydro Pump, and that's gonna kill him off. But that's also gonna kill me off in the process because of that, you know, whatever. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Sorry. So the biggest threat right now is gonna be that Jirachi. So it's kind of hard to take that Jirachi down. That's why I switch out and go into my Rotom Wash to kind of take Jirachi one-on-one possibly. And yes, he goes for a U-turn, and he's most likely gonna go into Scissor to go for one more U-turn. But here he makes quite of an odd play. He forgot that Rotom Wash outspeeds Banded Scissor, or any Scissor for that matter, except for Scarf or Max Speed ones, because I'm not running a Max Speed Rotom Wash. He goes for Swords Dance, and he makes this dumb play, or bad play. Goes for another Swords Dance, underestimating the power of Rotom Wash, and dies in the process. So, yeah, I don't know what he was predicting right there, but well, unfortunately for him, that's gotta happen. So now, I'm just gonna fodder off Ladia. It's not gonna be that important in this match anyway. So I predicted the switch into his Jirachi, so I went for Hidden Power Fire, but that didn't happen. He actually stays in, but he makes another dumb, in my opinion, dumb play. Goes for Draco Meteor. He should have just went for another Psychic. That really doesn't matter. So now I'm gonna go into Terrakion, who is not scarfed or any form. It's a sub Rock Gem, which is awesome because I make a stupid play. Actually, go for Substitute, hoping that Psychic would not, Psychic would not do that much, but it did. But thankfully I lived by 4% and hit my Stone Edge, so I gotta be really thankful for that. And now he's gonna go for a U-turn on this Terrakion. So this is where it gets really intense or interesting, yeah, whatever you want to call it. So he's gonna go for a U-turn. I'm gonna go for Pain Split to at least take a bit of damage, a bit of health back, and get leftover recovery as well. So I think it's obvious who's gonna win right here. So it's a really GG. I'm gonna go for one more Pain Split, by the way, just to do as much damage as I can to this Jirachi, in which Hydro Pump is gonna kill. But he's actually gonna go for a U-turn, and I am gonna miss my first Hydro Pump, but that's not to worry because I'm gonna hit my second Hydro Pump, and that will be the game. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. And yeah. So yeah, that's the game. That was awkward silence, but well, whatever. That's the game, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and bye.